A Sacramento man with leukemia bought a sauna from a home show to help relieve some of his joint pain.
It was supposed to come in 4 weeks, but when it still wasn't there after 7 months, then it was time to call Kurtis.
Yeah, and he says that heat really does help with the pain, but he says the sauna company he bought from is still leaving him high and dry.
Diagnosed with leukemia a decade ago and now with both knees replaced, Chris McKinnon still makes a point to stay active.
Getting older, I feel, my joints are tightening up.
At a January home and garden show, he thought he found relief buying a sauna like this one for $2,000 from a company called Sonacore. Delivery set for 1 to 4 weeks. So where is it?
It's going on 8 months, that's ridiculous.
Chris says every time he called, he was told the sauna was on its way. Then the company quit returning calls, and its attorney sent this letter telling him it would take another 6 weeks, which have now come and gone.
I mean, I wouldn't have waited two days.
The BBB's Gary Allman says if a company you paid will not return your calls, you should contest the charge on your credit card right then, because he says it's an indication of how they do business.
If a company becomes unresponsive with you, you're likely to receive the same service after the sale or when it's in, and you're looking for a warranty repair.
We tracked down Sonacore owner Bill Esky, who blamed the supplier, saying, "We import our units from overseas." He admitted 60 customers' saunas have been delayed, but says most have now been delivered.
In fact, we had this empty for quite a while, hoping that it would show up any day.
After we got involved, Sonacore told us it would ship Chris's sauna. And here it is, set up in his home. Chris, relieved, the worry is now over.
Nobody else should have to go through this very same thing.
We talked to the organizers of January's Home and Landscape Expo at Cal Expo, which said it will not allow Sonacore to return to its shows. Sonacore says it tried to do the right thing here instead of declaring bankruptcy. They wanted to fulfill all the customers' orders, even if it took a while.
Okay, so what if you go to one of those home and garden expos and you buy something? What should you do?
You know, we have looked into these shows, and the organizers often don't check out the people who are there. So you really need to check out these companies before you do business with them. If you have a smartphone, look up these companies, see if there are any complaints about them. And then another thing to do is buy something on a credit card, because you do have protection doing that.
And maybe not buy on the spot, maybe wait a little bit.
If you can, take a brochure and try to get it later, but often they'll try to sell you right there saying, hey, we'll give you the deal today by getting it today, but look up the company. Don't just give the money, and don't pay all your money up front either. That's always a bad idea as well.
Okay.
All right, if you have something you want us to investigate, let us know about it. You can call our hotline Monday through Friday, 916-374-1343, or you could always go to our website and fill out our form.